This message is for Christians who maybe are unsure whether or not it's okay to celebrate Christmas. Perhaps you've been told that it's a pagan festival and if you're a Christian you mustn't celebrate it, you need to come out of Christmas. But let me just say this, not everything that goes on at Christmas is right, of course it isn't, but celebrating the birth of Christ cannot be pagan, can it? So let me ask you this, what would happen if all Christian influence were removed from Christmas? Wouldn't that mean that the devil had free run? After all, there'd still be a midwinter festival, there'd still be people celebrating, but what would they be celebrating if you take the good news away? There'd be no more nativity plays performed in schools, there'd be no more Christmas cards with nativity scenes on them, no more scriptures in windows declaring the good news of Jesus. There'd be none of these things, no carols playing in shops, and for all these things the good news is still being proclaimed, no matter what else goes on at Christmas. For Christians, the birth of Christ is central. And I even heard on the radio today that the birth of Christ is central to a lot of people at Christmas. So, as it is, we do still have these things, and new generations are still hearing the story of Jesus' birth, and the good news is being proclaimed and celebrated at this time of year. But of course some people do misuse Christmas. They use it as a chance to get drunk, and I heard on Crime Watch last night that domestic violence peaks at this time of year as well. But should do any of those things mean that Christians need to come away from Christmas? So rather than using your energy to condemn Christmas, why not use the opportunity to share Christ with others, to show love, not just through presents and cards, through being a listening ear to people that are perhaps alone at this time of year. And also, God doesn't mind you having a good time. He doesn't mind you enjoying Christmas. There is something to celebrate. A favourite scripture used in the condemnation of Christmas is Jeremiah 10:3-4. But I just want to ask anybody that uses that to condemn Christmas to read verse 5, that it's not about Christmas trees, it's about making idols. You've taken it out of context and it's not fair. And also Colossians 2:16, that makes it clear that it's up to a person, between them and God. And I hope whatever you do this Christmas you have a good time.